when we were there, kind of taking care of my mother-in-law, it was about 24/7 care for a while. I can remember occasionally a woman from the church would call and volunteer to come over for even an hour, and it was amazing to have somebody come for even an hour and give us respite, time to shop or whatever, just for that short amount of time. It was truly a gift beyond measure.
Found out some startling statistics that caregivers lose about 30% of their own lifetime because of the stress. That's scary.
It gives me you can come as many days as you want to, but it gives me 2 days that are my days, not his days. Most days are his days.
It would be really nice because the person can live with you, but yet you can still have that freedom to go out and run errands and have your alone time, and I think it's a really good concept.
I just don't have the patience. I remember not having patience with my son, and I surely don't have my patience with my mom. And that's sad. That's sad.
How can it be that you can love someone deeply and at the same time resent them? The answer is not hard, because we're human.
From personal experience, I can say that I just really see the value of a program like this. My dad had Alzheimer's disease and passed away in the end stages of that. Unfortunately, because of his different phases of the condition hit as far as our family, he was not able to benefit by an adult day care program.
When Elders First began, I was very interested in helping out because, of course, I know firsthand, as my mother became in the same physical condition, her progress was completely different from my father's, and we didn't have that opportunity to take her to Elders First. We had to put her in a facility to manage her needs at the time. But I still understand that there's such an enormous need out there. As our population gets older, we're going to need more and more places to take people who need just to be watched. They're perfectly fine, but they need to be supervised to allow the loved ones who care for them to have a break from that constant responsibility. It's 24 hours a day.
Elders First Adult Day Services, a nonprofit organization serving Rutherford and surrounding counties, provides a safe, comfortable, and loving environment Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. for persons age 55 and over in the beginning stages of Alzheimer's and other forms of dementia. Elders First is staffed by professionals and volunteers and gives caregivers a chance to take a break, to rest, take a nap, go shopping, or even to return to the workplace, while knowing that their loved ones are in good hands.
Well, anyone that's taking care of someone with Alzheimer's or another dementia, Parkinson's, has a full-time job, really, and yet they also have to do everything else they're responsible for. Taking care of the chores, the shopping, housekeeping. Often a family will have their own children. They'll be part of that sandwich generation. And they're juggling a lot of duties, a lot of additional duties. And all of the time their loved one, their parent, their spouse, is in a downward spiral, physically and mentally. And they really need relief from this treadmill that they're on. Many don't want to give it up. There are various reasons why people haven't found our program or don't know what exactly Adult Day Services is. But when their loved one comes in our door, we provide a full program of activities and meaning in their life and help that person to feel accepted and achieve a lot during the day, thus giving the caregiver the time to go rest, remain employed, take a nap, whatever they need to do, perhaps just rebuild their life they lose track of themselves, who they are, what their meaning really is, except for this caregiving role. So they get a whole new, fresh breath and can, have a go at life again.
Even though I come in every day, and it sparked something in me, because I know this is my calling and this is where I should be. This is where I am, and I'm doing it because I love it. But I would get the help, bring them and get the help, and realize that you will feel guilty, because that's just a part of the emotion, but accept it and take the help. It doesn't mean you're less of a person. It doesn't mean you're not doing the job. It lets you do your job better. It allows you to take care of yourself so that when you are taking care of your loved one, you can do it better.
It's not that family caregivers have stopped caring. Due to exhaustion, they have simply shut down. And with that come feelings of sadness, regret, even guilt. Professionals in the field of aging tell us that the number of those family members needing and providing care is only going to skyrocket.
The New York Times said yesterday was a tsunami of Alzheimer's. And they used that word very accurately, because over age 85, I think the prevalence is something like 30%. We are ready for a boom within the next 10 or 15 years of people in their 70s and 80s because of this thing called the baby boomers. And it is going to be a huge issue. Probably the most important social policy concern that is looming on the horizon.
While the services of Elders First are not free, the cost for all-day and half-day care is far less than a nursing home or in-home professional care. And in addition to organized activities that exercise the body and mind, Elders First provides a daily box lunch and light snacks for participants. Most of all, it provides loving care for the caregivers and those receiving care.
There's, of course, always financial need. We are a nonprofit, and we have a series of fundraisers through the year, and so the donations are very important to us. People can support in that way. Other times we get contributions of material things, cookies, punch, those kinds of things that help keep the program going. We have many, many volunteers from all walks of life. And we have musicians, we have MTSU students, we have homeschool students. The preschool comes in from this church and spends time with us once in a while. So volunteerism is very important to us. And another aspect is business sponsors, people who contribute at some level, and then we place them on our website and they're one of our sponsors. And another source of financial aid is grants. And we substantially are funded in that way through Baptist Healing Trust, the Community Development Fund of Murfreesboro, State Farm Insurance, Goodrich Incorporated. I hope I'm not leaving too many people out, but we appreciate each and every one who has provided grant money.
To learn more about Elders First Adult Day services, to find out how to donate or volunteer your time, to see a list of our generous sponsors and our volunteer board members, please visit our website at www.eldersfirst-ads.org or call or email us at 615-542-4371 or eldersfirst@dtccom.net.
And that's what we want for our elders. We want them to be able to stay in society as long as possible and have a quality of life. And that's what we do here for them. That's what we give them.